Boom. So we are good. We are good to go. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TikTok. Thank you for coming. When you are there, like, leave a comment on YouTube, leave a comment on TikTok, and let's get doing. So, why is it important not to give more where a little is not appreciated? I'm a life coach and I'm mostly dedicated to relationship coaching. And tonight, this morning, or this afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from, I want to teach you the reason why. When you feel you are loving someone so much and they are not loving you back, you should get back. You should take a step back instead of taking a step forward. I want to tell you something. Most of the people that are used in relationships, they are used because they tend to give more than the little they gave that was not appreciated. You know, what most people do is that they always try, they look around, and when they are loving someone, when they are, respecting a man, when they are submitting to their man, these people who are low self esteem, they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in the things that they are offering to their relationship. You find a very beautiful lady, a lady who is so dedicated, is so loyal to the man, is very hardworking, and only wants a relationship that works. Only wants a man who can just love her. She doesn't want anything more. All she's looking for is just that love. That beautiful love, that one true love that is not going to change her life, but that is going to help her just find what the Bible said: a provider, a protector, a giver of home. But then, because this woman has a low self-esteem, she ends up doing even extra things. That's where you find women who are not married to men going to their boyfriends' homes and start cleaning everything there. You wash her clothes, you wash his clothes. Sometimes your boyfriend is taking his clothes to the laundry. You go to his home and now you become the laundry machine. You are there cleaning, washing the jeans, tight jeans, washing coats like this. They are taken to Dobby laundry. But because you are thinking that if you wash those clothes, if you clean that jeans with your bare hands, this man is going to love you more and is going to, commit and marry you. What these kind of things lead to is being used. It will not lead you into getting a good man. Giving more, if the less that you're supposed to give is not appreciated, is not going to make somebody to love you more. Instead, it is going to make somebody to use you. If I was used to taking my clothes for laundry, if I was used to giving my clothes to the laundry, calling someone to clean my home, and then you come from nowhere, and now you become the laundry machine, you become the Dobby. You know what is going to happen? I'm going to take a step back, because you see, a woman is coming to a man's home not to change it, but to submit. Submitting to the man is going to his home and doing things as he does it. Most people don't always understand the meaning of submitting. When you are submitting to your man, you are, accepting his authority. When you go to his home and he's taking clothes to the laundry, that is where you take the clothes even when you are married. You don't start washing those clothes with your bare hands. That's not submission. And these are the things that people don't understand. But now when I talk about clothes, men will feel like, why is he talking about clothes? But again, when I say that women, when you go to a man's home, all right, You don't start doing things that he doesn't want you to do. If you were used to wearing those tight jeans and short skirts, and the man tells you, no, you are no longer going to wear this, you have to wear dresses, abayas, those deras that we people call deras, that is what you're going to wear. You have to submit. That is what we call submission. You have to obey the authority. You don't change things. You are going to Rome. You have to be doing things like the Romans are doing it. That is what is called submission. But you see, what we are doing is most of our women today, most of our men today, you find a man who has got a woman, a good woman, all right? And you are loving her, you're providing for her, you're protecting her. But this woman is not respecting you. So somebody tells you that, women nowadays, what they want is a car. Today's women, if you want a woman to respect you and to submit to you, you need to buy them this and this and that. You need to remember their birthday. So, because of what you are offering as a man, you now go one step above to start trying to please her for her to respect you. You are not going to get respect. You cannot make someone love you by giving them more if they don't appreciate you with the little you are offering to them. Remember, if you cannot find someone that can appreciate the little you offer, it means you're having the wrong person. Some people ask me that, Coach, how can I know that this man is not right for me? A man is not right for you if the little he can offer is not enough. A woman is not right for you if the little that she can offer to you is not enough. What do I mean? If a man can only afford to build you a small home, a bed-sitter home, that is what he can pay rent for, a small room, and you feel that room is not enough, you want a bigger one, and you are pushing him. It's not that he's working towards improving it, you are pushing him to an extent that he has to take a loan to build a bigger home against his wish and against his ability. That home is not right for you. That man is not right for you. What is going to happen the moment, my brother, you will manage to build a big home or you will manage to rent her a big home? The next thing will be she will want something else. And the fight will start in this. The man will start be like, oh, just the other day I bought you a home. Just the other day, now again you want this, now again you want that. That's why it is not a mistake for this woman to push you wanting a home, wanting a car, wanting that. But the thing is this, you got a wrong woman because the little you can give is not appreciated. When you have a man who cannot provide and you are complaining about it, he is not a wrong man. He is just a wrong man to you. There is a woman somewhere who can provide to that man and they will be happy living together, happy, and they don't have any problem between them. What does it mean? That woman who's providing for the man appreciates the little this man is providing for him. There is a man who will not appreciate you just because you're a woman and you cannot have a child. You cannot give him a child. He will never appreciate you and he will want to marry another woman. But there is a man who will not care even when you are not having a baby. They will appreciate you with the little that you're offering him. He will say that God is the one who ordained our marriage. And we are not only going to love each other because of a child. If the Lord blesses us with a child, then he will be praised. But if he's not going to bless us with a child, I'm okay and we will go. This marriage has to work. We were not just married because of a child. We were married because of you being a helper and me being a provider. I married you so that I can have a wife. You married me so that I can be your husband. And that's enough for us. So you look at that relationship and you say that the little that you can offer as a woman is appreciated by that man. You don't go miles. Some women go miles to even go and sleep with their pastors just to have a baby. You are going to sleep with a witch doctor to have a baby for your man. Some of you are even told to go and sleep with your cousins, to go and sleep with your husband brothers, just to have him a child. What is going to happen? You will have that child. Your man will be happy. But your man in his head, he knew long time that he cannot have a son. He cannot make a baby. He did test long time ago. Maybe he had some problems and he was cut and he never told you about it. And you have ran to a pastor, you've slept with the pastor. You've ran to a witch doctor, you've slept with a witch doctor. You've ran to his brother, you've seduced his brother, his younger brother, a teenager. You've slept with him just to have a baby. You time when you know you are very fertile and you can make a baby. Then you go and make a baby. Then you are there coming to your husband, telling your husband that, honey, because you know what? You are thinking that the little you have as a wife is not appreciated by your husband. Because of low self-esteem, you feel scared of your relationship. You feel your husband don't love you, so you went out and slept with another man to make a baby for your husband. You come back after 1 month, after 2 months, you're now reporting back to your husband and telling him that, honey, we are pregnant. Your husband looks at you and says, what? We are pregnant. How? How? That's the day you realize and you know that your husband can't have a baby. So you wanted to please your husband. You are feeling low self-esteem. You are feeling not being appreciated by the fact that you don't have a baby. And you know something funny about the men who know they can't make a baby, they will push you to the wall if they don't love you. You know, there's a man who loves you, a man who is a provider, a man who is a protector, who will be very fine and very clear with you and tell you that, you know what, I want to marry you, but one thing that you need to know is that I can't make a baby. My sperms are not strong enough to make you a baby. But I love you and we can adopt. If you love me, I'm okay and we can adopt a child. So, you know, you are starting your relationship with the reality, with the truth. There's no one who's hiding to please someone. So even if you are in this marriage, you are happy. You know that, you know, you are loved. It's not your mistake. It is his mistake and it is not a mistake. You have agreed to love each other. The little that your man can provide, you appreciate him with that. Most men hide that they cannot have babies because when they tell their women, then it becomes the foundation of every quarrel. Anytime the man asks her about, hey, sweetheart, there's no food, you didn't cook, but I bought food. Then the woman will turn and tell her, men like you are having children. Look at you. You only have a pot belly. You can't even make children. What kind of food are you asking for? How do you cook for a man who can't make a baby? You know? So that's why some men hide. Because they are hiding this from their women because women cannot appreciate the little they can offer. So the man even goes a higher notch of telling his wife that, baby, honey, if we cannot have babies, why don't you get a man to get you pregnant? My sister, if that is your case, if that is you, never ever try. The moment a man tells you that now that we cannot have a baby, why don't we get him or her in this kind of a way? My sister, that is a trap. It is a trap, and if you don't watch out, if you don't watch out, it is a trap. If you dare do it, that is the beginning of demise of your marriage. If that man can sire a child, if you cannot sire a child, let them appreciate you the way you are. A person who cannot appreciate you and love you for giving the little, no matter how much you sacrifice to show them that you can do this for them to love you or to submit to you, they will never do it. Nobody, you cannot make someone love you or submit to you or respect you by offering too much just because the little you are giving to them, they don't appreciate it. So be with the people who love you not the way you are, but with the little you are offering to them. Remember, loving you, marrying you, submitting to you the way you are is another thing. It's different from submitting and loving to you with the little that you can offer. What can I offer in this relationship? I am a man. How? What can I offer in this relationship? The moment you see, you find yourself being pushed to offer more. You are being pushed to offer what is beyond your capability. What is happening is you have a wrong person and you are going to break. And once you break, once you become fatigued, once you become tired, you'll start seeing this person as someone that you did not want to love. When your woman is pushing you, forcing you to become what you are not, you will start feeling less of a man. When your husband is pushing you, forcing you to do something that you cannot do just to love them. There was a time that a lady sent me a message, and I shared it on my WhatsApp group for people to, to discuss in my WhatsApp group. A lady sent me a message and told me that, Coach, why is it that I'm with this guy and he's never asked me for sex? We've been dating now for 6 months and he's never even tried to ask me for sex. Does this man really love me? You see, the first thing is this woman is not going to respect this man, even if the man sleeps with her. Because if this woman feels and thinks that the reason why you are not sleeping with him is because you don't love her, you're not sleeping with her, sorry, is because you don't love her. Number one thing that shows up is that this lady doesn't appreciate you. The little you are offering as a man, you are dating her, but what you're offering to her, she doesn't appreciate. Even if you sleep with her, she will want another thing. You see, a relationship is where people appreciate each other with the little that they have. You can see that this man is a man enough. He's a man. He can count seconds or minutes. I don't know, guys. Uh, are our signals good, guys? I'm feeling like our signals are not that good. Are we good? Okay, we're good. So, a person who is going to give you what you're looking for is somebody who appreciates you. Stop, I told people this. Stop looking at the person you want. Be the one. Know the things you can offer to a relationship. Know your capacity. Build yourself to a position where you know that what, if my wife wants a watch, I cannot buy her a smartwatch. What I can buy her is this kind of a watch that costs this much. If my husband wants a birthday gift, what I can buy to him is just a birthday cake. I cannot buy him a mobile phone. I cannot afford it. And if that is what you can afford, your husband, your man must love you with that. Your husband, your wife must love you. You are not looking for the right person. You are becoming the right person. You are building yourself to become the right person. And this is what I always say. No matter how far you've gone on the wrong path, you can still turn around and make things right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in a relationship today, I'm not talking about those who are married. If you are already married, please stay aside and listen first. If you are dating and you've gone very far with your relationship, you've dated for so long, and you've realized that what you are offering is not enough to the people you are dating, you've realized that they're asking for more, and you feel that if you go for the more they are asking for, you will break. For example, I'll give example. Sometimes I give myself as example. I was in love before I was dating a certain lady, a very beautiful, hardworking, dedicated woman who was very good and a perfect woman to marry. Okay? But the only problem was I was giving less when it comes to communication. According to her, my way of communicating was not right because I was so dedicated to the things I do. See, right now I wake up 4 a.m. in the morning, cleaned myself, did some little exercise, prepared my stuff to go to work. Then by 5:30, I was seated here doing a live, teaching people. You have this woman who doesn't want that, who wants you to stay in bed until 6 o'clock, until 7 o'clock in the morning when you are going to take shower to go to work. That's not me. You have this woman who wants you to be on phone call every single minute. That's not me. You have this woman who wants you to reply to a text within the 2 minutes of her text. That's not me. I am not that kind of a person. My mobile phone is not for calls every single minute. My mobile phone, when it is in my hand, it's doing some research. I'm writing my book. I'm looking at my clients. I'm busy. Those phone calls, I'm not that person. So I needed a woman who will understand that I am a busy person. I don't have 2 hours of phone calls. That does not mean I don't love you. But there are women out there who believes that a man who loves them is going to stay on phone call for 2 hours with them, is going to stay on phone call saying that, baby, I love you. Yes, I love you too. Last night I was just dreaming about us, going to Diani and having some good time. That's the kind of a woman. That's the most women think that that is what love is. But you know what? That kind of a man, most of them are boys. They are not men. And you will realize this when you will get married to them. When you are still dating, they will, give you the best moments on the phone calls, 2 hours, 3 hours, and you'll appreciate them. This is the man that I want. So we broke up not because we were bad, not because we were not loyal to each other, not because we were not providing, the other things that each other wanted, but because there was a problem with time. What she wanted, I could not give. So just because the little that I was offering was not good for her, I said that no, this relationship cannot continue. And she also said that yes, because I feel I've been left aside. I feel like I've been neglected. She's not saying a wrong thing. The problem with us is this: when people come to us and appreciate us, somebody is saying that there are noise on the background. Which kind of noise are this? I just tested and I think we are good. Respect man. I just tested the noise and I don't think there is some noise in the background. I don't know where it's coming from. Are there some noise? A lot of noise on the background? On TikTok, I think I see the comment on the TikTok. I don't know. Really? But why am I not? Let me check from. Okay, guys. So just give me a second. Let me check why the noise is coming or where the noise is coming from. The TikTok gang can kill you. They can finish you. It's like I'm in car traveling. Oh, so that might be my. Is it now okay? Okay, so I think we had a problem. I think we had a problem with our microphone. So we are good to go, right? Good. Okay. So I was saying that most of us do one bad thing. And this one bad thing that most of us do is like people always want to force others to love them by force. You know, you find someone A woman, your girlfriend, your boyfriend comes and tells you that, you know what, I don't like how this is happening. I don't like how you are communicating to me. I don't like how you are doing this. I don't like how you are washing your clothes. I don't like how you are dressing in this. And then you feel like they are wrong by telling you that. I will tell you today, you cannot make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. You cannot convince anyone to love you with the things they're complaining about. What it means, the simple meaning is you are not offering what you're supposed to be offering to these people. And always agree and accept that you are not offering what they appreciate. If they cannot appreciate the little, if the way you are calling them, the way you are communicating with them, the moment somebody tells you that I don't like how you are communicating, why are you not calling me? Why are you? Don't start calling them. They will start complaining again about that call. When people appreciate the little you offer them even more without them complaining. The person that appreciates the little you offer to them, that is the person who is supposed to be given more. But the ones who ask for more because they don't appreciate the little you offer, even if you offer them the more, they will still ask for even more. So I was saying that no matter how far you have gone in the wrong path, you can still turn around. If you are having a relationship and you are now thinking that, you know what, this is not the right man for me. This is not the right man that I'm dating. This is not the right woman that I'm dating. I need to find someone else. When you find yourself in this situation, my sister, I know most of you are always scared. You are very much scared to start again. You are very much scared to break up. You're very much scared to separate with them. I'm telling you, be scared when you marry somebody wrong, but never be scared when you are dating a wrong person. You still can go back and fix things. The biggest problem is staying in that relationship and you know that this is a wrong man for you. The biggest problem is staying in that relationship and you know very well that this relationship is not good for you. This man is not good for you. Somebody is saying that the noise is bad. I don't know why today we are having this. Um, I think we'll have to change our microphone. Guys, just give me a second. We have to do something with the TikTok. Um, I don't know why it's skipping and bringing back the background noise. So I have to do something about it, guys. Just a second, guys. We will fix this. Because I think TikTok has decided that it will bring troubles. So let us just, those who are watching on YouTube, sorry guys, but we have to make everything right for everyone. So I just pulled away the microphone. Are we good now, guys? I guess now we are good and there is no noise. I'll just pull away this. Okay, so if no matter how far you've gone on the wrong path, you can still turn around and get things right and make things right. And it is easy to make things right when you understand yourself, when you appreciate yourself, when you know where you belong, when you know what you deserve. You know, most of the people know what they deserve, but they don't want to take it, they don't want to ask for it. Instead, they wait for people to tell them what they need to become. And you see, when somebody is pushing you to become something that you are not, that person is not teaching you to grow. I love when somebody finds me in a certain position, finds me in a certain way, and they just appreciate me that way. They don't push me like, you have to be this, you have to be that. They just help me to grow, loving me the way I am, not to let me like that, but they appreciate that I can grow, I can move on, every single minute, every single second, I can grow myself. So that's what I always say. No matter how far you've gone on the wrong path, you can still turn around and make things right. How do you do that? Number one, do not demand or request things in a relationship. Stop demanding things that you want from your man. Stop demanding for things that you want from your woman. Stop requesting things and appreciate that man, appreciate that woman just with the things they're offering to you, so that if that is what you are looking for in the near future, you stick to it. The biggest problem is this, my sisters and my brothers. You start asking for these things that you want. You start asking for birthday gifts. Why did you not remember my birthday? Why did you not gift me on my birthday? You are not even posting me. Why are you not posting me? Why am I not on your status? Oh, I saw you posting another lady. Who is that lady? If I tell you that is my cousin, if I tell you that is my sister, and you don't know all of my sisters, you don't know all of my cousins, what are you going to do? If I'm cheating and that is not my sister, what are you going to do? What will you do to me? But you see, everybody wants to push. Who's that on your status? Why you did not post me? It is my birthday. There's a lady who also sent me a message and she was telling me that, coach, my boyfriend doesn't post me on my birthdays, but he posts his bestie on birthday. See, you don't have to complain about that. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. If you go there asking your boyfriend why he's posting you, you are there asking your boyfriend why he's not posting you on his status. Listen, if I don't appreciate my woman with the little she's giving me, she doesn't post me on her status. I don't want to push her. I don't want to ask her, why are you not posting me on your status? I want to check on myself. I want to ask myself, am I okay with that? Am I okay with not being posted on TikTok, with not being posted on Instagram? If I'm okay, that's where I sit, because I appreciate the little that I'm getting from her. I don't go pushing my wife or my woman, my girlfriend, to post me. I appreciate her because of the little she's offering. If I cannot appreciate her because she's not posting me, I will tell myself that no matter how far I've gone in this wrong path, I can still get around and find someone who can post me. I'm not saying that people must be posted on social media, but I'm using an example. For me, if you go to my social media pages, you'll never see anything about my relationship. My relationship is not to be advertised. I don't advertise my woman. I don't advertise my relationship. I don't even put her on my status. But if she feels of doing that, she will. But I would not ask her, why are you not posting me? I would not also ask her, why are you posting me? I appreciate her the way that is what she wants. You see, you are getting married, and your woman is this woman who posts every time. You want to tell your woman that, you see, honey, I don't like posting my relationship on my timelines. She has to submit to you. You don't have to warn her, please don't post me. When she posts you, you just remind her, I don't like posting my relationship on social media. If she's a woman who loves you, she will submit. Submission is understanding that, you know what, I have now left my village, my home, my parents. I'm with another person, I'm with another family, and I have to submit to them. Now, if I was a Christian going to Anglican church, I've been married in a Catholic home. Now it is at my turn to start going to Catholic. That is what is called submission. I don't have to push, to force. things to be done, but I have to appreciate these people with the little they are offering to me. Don't demand things to be done. For you to be appreciated with the little you are offering, don't demand things to be given to you. Watch, sit back, observe. You know, that period when you are courting, dating, is a period for you to look, to figure it out, all right? To find out whether you can love this man with the little he's offering, to find out whether you can love this lady with the little she's offering. Number two, don't tell them what you want to be done. Observe. I've thought about this. I thought about this before. Never tell people what you want them to do. Observe them. Observe what they are doing. Last Tuesday, I gave you an example of what I used to do before I settled down. I used to get a lady and we will start dating. And something that I would do for a lady that I was dating, I would not tell her that, you know what, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like. No. What I don't like, I will make sure that I find out by myself if she's not doing that. If I don't like, because for example, myself, I don't drink. I don't drink and I don't smoke. I don't go to clubbing. I used to go to disco. I used to go to club long time ago when I was a teenager. But in my whole life, I've never tasted alcohol. I've never tasted a cigarette. So I don't do that. So I want a woman who has never tasted alcohol, a woman who doesn't drink. Even if she drank long time ago, I want to be 100% sure that she will never drink again. But I want somebody who is not drinking. So what do? I don't sit on a table like this and tell the woman that I've found that, you know what, I want a woman who is not drinking. That is not what I do. No. What I do is I invite this woman for a date. I want a woman who is not drinking. I invite her for a date. And I tell her that, honey, how are you doing? Good. So I'm planning for this weekend. Can we go for a dinner date? Yeah. And what do you drink? Because I'll offer anything that you drink. We can do it at home or we can do it outside, whatever you choose. Or then she will be like, why don't we just do it at home? I don't like going out. You know, women pretend a lot when they're still, new in your life. So they want to show you that they don't always go out. So she'll be like, why don't we do it at home? Okay, no problem. I'll buy some drinks. What do you take? She'll tell you, I take Guinness, I take Pilsner, I take Red Label, I take this and that. So you have already known that this woman drinks without telling her, I don't like a woman who drinks. But you see, what people do is like you find a woman who's drinking and you start committing to her, and then you start pushing her that you have to stop drinking. Then you start fighting. Then marriage becomes hell. You find a woman who drinks and you tell her, I don't like women who drinks. Then she stopped drinking because you said. But behind your back, they are drinking. That's why I said you cannot make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. If they don't appreciate you in your drinking capacity, if a man don't love you because you are drinking, even if you stop drinking, that man will never love you. From the word go, if you are drinking and he doesn't love you when you are drinking, and he forces you to stop drinking, that means that the little you can offer, he doesn't appreciate. She will never love you, even when you stop drinking. Do we have any comments? Do we have any comments on TikTok and YouTube? I'm just checking my YouTube channel if we have some comments, um, so we can answer them. I'm appreciating questions. So those who have got questions, you can send your questions right now, and I'll be very, very much appreciating to answer those questions. Somebody is saying, I need to feel loved. You need to feel loved. Yeah, it is great to feel loved, and it is more than important to have to feel loved. And now I'm looking at the comment. If you stop drinking, means you have changed. So this is what happens, sweetheart. You see, Pauline, if you stop drinking because I have told you to stop, that doesn't mean you have changed. Let me tell you something. Nobody changes because of love. No one will change for you because of love. A woman or a man who stop drinking, they stop because they want. They don't stop because you want them to stop. So if you find a man, if you want to marry a man who is not drinking, you need to find them when they have stopped drinking. You don't want to be the reason for them to change and stop drinking. That's the difference. There's no problem when Pauline is drinking, but Pauline should stop drinking before meeting me. But if Pauline is stopping to drink because I have told her that I don't want women that drink, I want to marry a woman who's not drinking. Pauline did not change. Pauline made me happy. And what I'm saying, Pauline, is this: you cannot make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. If I don't appreciate you in your status of drunkenness, I will never appreciate you even when you stop. I will still just see you as a drunkard. You see, Pauline, I'll give you an example. If you forgive a man that cheated you when you are with them, will you ever forget that? You see, the problem with us people is we always think, the Bible says that there is no sin that is little or small in the eyes of God. Every sin in the eyes of God is the same. Whether you sleep with someone, whether you unalive someone, whether you lie, the sin are the same. There's no bigger sin. But now we are not understanding that teaching. That teaching is every little thing that you have seen that you don't appreciate. Never force people to change to become this thing that you want. They will never change for you. People don't change for us. People change for themselves. So if I want to be a loyal man, I will not be loyal because I have married. I will not change. I will not start being loyal after marriage. If I'm not loyal before marriage, I will never be loyal even after marrying. But you see, before I marry, I need to ask myself that, you know what? All these things that I've been doing, I need to change now. It's time for me now to change myself. It's time for me now to start appreciating one woman because I need to have a family. That man will never cheat again. But you see, when you marry a disloyal man, a man that is cheating every single time, and then you speak to them, you start arguing with them, fighting with them, telling them that, you know what, I've forgiven you more than enough. You need to change. That man will tell you, I will change. I will never cheat again. But trust me, after few days or few months, he will be back cheating again. The same thing, Pauline. You cannot force someone to stop drinking just because you want to marry them or you want to get married to them. They will change to make you marry them. They will change to make you commit to them. After committing, they will go back there. When you will fight, when you will have a problem, they will go back to the bottle. They will drink and tell you that it is because of you that I have found myself drinking again. The stress you are causing my life has taken me back to what? To the bottle. So don't always push someone to stop doing what they are doing because of you. Never force a man to stop drinking because you are the reason. That, because of you, I'm stopping alcohol. Because of you, I'm stopping this. No, there are things that you can change. You can change your dressing style. You can change your religion. You can change the way you communicate. But character is something you can never change. Character can never be changed. Someone is asking, if you're dating someone who for 3 years he never take you to see family or children, do you think he love you? God's favorite. These are the questions I always say that you are in a relationship, but you're not mature for that relationship. I want to ask you something, God's favorite. You are the one who has been dating this man. You know what you have been getting from him. Now you are asking us that, is this love when someone doesn't want to take you to their family? This is, you are only telling us one side of this man. What about the other sides? My question to you before I answer you, God's favorite. What kept you with this man? Now that you're thinking that this man has been with you for 3 good years. For 3 years, the first year was 365 days, 12 months, each month 30 days. You stayed. He did not show you his family. The second year came, 12 months, 365 days, sometimes 366. 30 days, some of it 31 days each month. He did not show you his family. You stayed with him. The third year comes, another 366 days, then sometimes 365 and a half days. You stayed. What was keeping you with him? Now that you are only coming to ask us that if he did not take you to his family, is this love? What kept you with him? Tell us first. Let us know this side that made you to stay with this man. That now the only question you're asking us, it's been 3 good years. You've been comfortable in this relationship. But now you have realized that this man is not taking you to his family. So now you're asking us, is this love? I don't have a measure of what love is or not. I want to ask you because you're the one receiving it. To some people, they will not care. There are some women who are married and they've been married for even 2 years and they don't even know where does their husbands come from. And that's love for them. So the question, I want to return it back to you, God's favorite. You are the one who needs to tell us. You have been there, staying there, sitting there, being with him for 3 good years, and he's never introduced you to his family. Is that love to you? Because to me, I will never tell you whether that is love or not. Because I don't know what kept you in that relationship. I don't know why you stayed for the 3 years. So if I'm coming and telling you that is not love, I will be lying to you. Because to me, I don't know. To some women out there, that can be love because what this man is providing maybe is bigger than just being introduced to his family. You are dating someone for 3 years. They are not taking you to their family. What is our topic today? You cannot make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Number one, listen, God's favorite. Now I'm answering you. Number one, this man is offering you just his house and not his family. So his family that he's keeping away from you means you are not appreciating him with the little he's offering, which is his house, and you want him to offer more. He's not able to offer that to you. He's not offering the space to introduce you to his family. So even if he will introduce you to his family today, now you are questioning, is that love? Today, if he takes you to his parents and introduce you to his parents, will it now tell you that he loves you? So you don't judge someone by picking something that you don't like and then ask, is this love? You want to look at the bigger picture. What is this person offering in a bigger picture to measure the love that is offering to you? Then God's favorite says again, the other side, he's good, very good. I don't know if he's still pretending. You see, guys, this is why I don't answer people these questions. Coach, is this love? Is the thing is, you are not telling us the other side. So if we tell you this is not love, and then you judge this man by this, and you don't know the reason why this man is not showing you his parents or his family members, now you leave him because coach told you that is not love. Then you go find a man who's going to introduce you to his parents, and you marry that man. And after introducing you to his parents, and you marry them, you find out that these people are night runners. You find out that your man is walking at night naked. You find out that your man is a devil worshiper, but he introduced you to his parents because that's what you wanted. Did I help you? I did not. So I don't help people here to know if they are loved or not. I help people to learn how to love themselves so that they can know by themselves whether they are loved or not. So God's favorite, if that man is good in everything and you are just thinking maybe he's pretending, it is your turn now to use your mind, to use the knowledge that I've been giving here to figure out why is this man not introducing me to his family. One of the things that I always tell people is this: you don't need an introduction to a man or a woman's family. You need, first of all, to know who are his family, who is his home, where is his home, who is his mother, who is his father, and then use something called a background check to know the family. You know, for me, once I know that the family I'm marrying from is a good family, is a family that is grounded in God's foundation, I don't need to be introduced. I am happy. It is better I get married without being introduced, but I know that family is God fearing, than getting introduced just to know the family, just to appreciate that, you know what, most of women here always feel that, you know what, when a man introduces me to his mother or his parents and his brothers and sisters, this man loves me and he wants to marry me. Women forget, women forget this, that the same man can marry you in front of the church. Their parent will bring him, your parent will bring you, and you will get married in front of the church with everyone seeing you. And after 6 months, you will be divorced. So, what always tells women that just because you've been introduced to his mother, because you are speaking to his mother and his mother loves you, what always tells you that that man now loves you? I'm telling you this, the best thing that you want to see in a man is to know the background of his family. The best thing that you want to see in a woman is to know the background of her family. Are they God fearing? Are they good people? What is their background? What do they do? Before you are even introduced. Because introduction these days is nothing. Some of you people, some of you ladies, that man has introduced more than 10 women to their home and their parents don't care. There was a guy who was here on my live. I don't know if you guys were watching that day. There was a Nigerian guy who came to live here and said that he is dating a lady, and this lady, her parents know that they are in love and they are in a committed relationship. But one day when he was, he was hoping to see the lady did not turn up. Then he went to the lady's home and he found out that that lady had another man in their home, seated and talking, and the parents also were there. And these parents knew that they were dating, but accommodated another man as a guest of their daughter. So sometimes you can be introduced, and where you are being introduced, tens of women have been introduced. So introduction alone is not important, but it is needed. Before you get married, you need to be introduced. But the most important thing, you can be introduced to a family, and do you know what that man will tell the family? Wait a second, guys. The TikTok gang are telling me that I need to verify that I'm a human being. I've just done it. Some of you, I'll tell you what men do. A man is married, but because of they're coming from a very useless background, a background that is not God fearing, all right, he goes home and he tells his parents that, you know what, I've gotten a very beautiful lady and I want you people to, Kenyans, how we say, cheza kama nyinyi, play, I want a game here. Cheza kama nyinyi. So he tells his parents, he tells his sisters and brothers that don't tell this lady that I'm married. There's a lady I'm coming to introduce, but don't let nobody tell her that I'm married. So you are going to be introduced to this family. He's going to introduce you to his family, but he's married. And the family background is a very bad, they don't care, not God fearing, alcoholism, alcoholic, and everything is happening there. So you are going there, he introduces you to his family, you appreciate it, he shows you his house, and the wife is somewhere else. So you appreciate it, you are very happy that I've been introduced. This man took me to his home. I was introduced to the mother. I know the parents. The mother loves me. Oh, his father really gave me a lot of things. So you are happy. Only later to come to know that this man is married. So what am I telling women? Knowing the man's background is much more important than being introduced. But I'm not saying that being introduced is wrong. Even if a man has introduced you to his parents, know his background. Try as much as possible to know his background. It is going to protect you. It is going to put you at the right place. The same goes to women. My brother, there are women out there who are already married, but they will still introduce you to their parents. Some of the women come from a background where the mother is still cheating. The mother is seeing some men out there. So the mother introduces her daughter to cheating. So you are being introduced, this lady is introducing you to her mother. You are thinking that you found the best woman, but you found a woman who's married, but coming from a poor background, a background that is not God fearing. So you are very happy that you go to your men, your friends, and you tell them that what, yesterday she introduced me to her mother. My guy, you can't believe it. That lady's mother, bro, so beautiful. Like you can even start seducing the mother. The mother is beautiful and younger than even her. Why? Because the mother is still cheating out there. Before you know it, even the mother will be seducing you. Checking the background of the people you want to date, the people you want to marry, is much more important than even knowing that you've been introduced. There are people who have been introduced to families that are not God fearing, and you're happy there that you've been introduced. Now you start sleeping with him, opening your legs 190 degrees just because you've been introduced. Happy because the man has introduced you. You now start giving money to this woman because you are happy the woman has introduced you to her family. But the family is not God fearing. They are hiding some things away from you. You need to check the family background. Introduction is important, but it is not the only thing. Let's see if we have other questions. Um, somebody say, visi kuhusu mtu ambaye anasema yuko tayari kubadilisha dhehebu tatizo KBS. I don't know what KBS means. I've read a comment there. I don't know what she was saying. The other side is good. Okay. Na mtu huyo amekusubiri kwa miaka 9 ili mradi tu umkubali. Je, anamaanisha au? I really don't know. Upendo John, I cannot understand your question. You are trying to ask something but I cannot understand. She's saying vipi kuhusu mtu ambaye anasema yupo tayari kubadilisha dhehebu na kubadilisha KBS ili mradi akuoe. Dhehebu, I hope this lady is saying that what about somebody who wants to change his religion to marry you? The moment a man agrees to change his religion for you, lady, you've lost it. Listen and listen good. When a man accepts to change his religion to marry you, run. The Bible says that a man who finds a woman, who finds a wife, finds favor. A man who finds a wife finds favor. And wives, submit to your husbands. So if now you become the man, because now if a man is finding favor, it means that if this man was a Muslim and the woman was a Christian, the woman will change her religion to become a Muslim. That is favor. That is submission. When a woman was a Christian and the man was a Muslim, and a woman is converting to become a Muslim, that is what we call what? Submission. You are submitting. The wife is submitting to the husband. So you don't do things the other way around. When a man is telling you that he will change his religion just for him to marry you, you have lost it. Run. Only women do. Those people who have lived in the Muslim countries. Have you ever seen? I want to ask a question. Those people who live in the Gulf, ask anyone if it is acceptable for a non Muslim man to wed a Muslim woman in a Muslim country. It is not permitted. Under the law, it is not permitted. Why? Because they follow the law of Quran, not just the law that is made by them. It is what is written in Quran, it is what is written in the Bible. When a man changes his religion to marry a woman, that's a sin, according to the Bible. Because women submit to your husbands. So you don't take the kingdom of your wife, you take the kingdom of your husband. If you are a woman Muslim and you want to marry a man Christian, you must convert to become a Christian. If you are a woman Christian and you want to marry a man Muslim, you must convert to become a Muslim. That means, and I want to say this, it doesn't mean that you need to convert, that you must do. Why do you want to marry a Muslim? Why must you marry a Muslim if you're a Christian? Why do you want to change your religion just for marriage? What if they divorce you? Do you want, once they divorce again, you convert back to Christianity? Marry a Christian when you are a Christian. Marry a Muslim when you are a Muslim. So that you avoid the confusion. But to answer your question, Upendo, never ever. The moment a man tells you that they will convert, that marriage is null and void. That is what we call a provider. A provider cannot change to become the receiver. He is the one providing the way. He leads. All right? That's number one. So I hope that your question is answered. Somebody, Kisneli, was saying, but introducing is more important, teacher, so that you may know whether I've talked about that. I've talked about that. You know, the problem with people like Kisneli, they don't just wait to listen. This is why I always tell, I said here that relationships nowadays are dying because of women. Women don't want to just listen. When you just say a word and then they are there, pop, 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 pop. Kiss Nelly, sweetheart, just be patient, wait. You know, when we start talking, I don't just talk, I talk and I explain. I said introduction is important, but it is not the only thing. Background checks are much more important than just the introduction. You can be introduced and then you are being introduced to a family where people don't respect God. Is it important? Is it going to help you? No. So let's see another question. Have you been providing for man? Have been providing for man, but every time he doesn't appreciate, he demands for more. I don't want to answer those kind of questions. Thank you for the advice. Fact 100%, men supposed to be leaders. Okay. Um, he ran where? My husband changed from Pefa to Catholic. Stop it. Now, you see what I was telling you about women. You know, women don't want to learn. Women think that they are always perfect. So somebody is telling me that her husband changed from Pefa to Catholic. Are you okay? That shows that you're stupid. So what is the difference between Pefa and Catholic? These are still Christians. You know, women, I'm always telling my sisters, please don't show your stupidity in public. Don't show how foolish you are in public. You will be rendered a foolish person. Just be quiet. Zip your mouths. For relationships to work, learn to listen and understand. Somebody changed from PEFA to Catholic. What is PEFA? Christian. What is Catholic? Christian. I'm talking about religion here. I'm saying do not change your religion. Somebody who's going to PEFA, like for example, I go to Kenya Assemblies of God, KG. When I'm in Kenya, I go to Assemblies of God. So if I find a wife who's worshiping in Joy Ministry, I'm not changing a religion. I'm not changing a religion. You know, some people always think that there's a difference between Catholics and people in AG or people in in joy ministries or something. And that's why people are sick and thick in their minds. Religion has confused people. My sweetheart, if your husband was going to PEFA, he was going to a Christian religion church. So if he comes from PEFA to Catholic, he's still there. He's still a Christian. So coming here to spew, kutapika, you're wasting your time. You're just showing us how little mind you have. What is the difference between PEFA and Catholic, my sweetheart? Okay. Um, so Upendo John is saying, not Muslim, all are Christians. So that is nothing. We are talking about religion here. That's why I was telling you, I'm not understanding your question. When you say the Hebrew, I don't know these things. For me, I don't always care about this. I don't know the Hebrew or whatsoever. A Christian is a Christian, period. A Muslim is a Muslim, period. You only change when you are moving from a Christian to a Muslim. And these two things, even Christian and Muslim, they're just same. But there is a way of life. Christians, we believe that a way of life is through Jesus Christ, who saved us through his blood that he shed on the cross. Muslim believe the other way around. So that is the only difference. But it is not okay for a woman to force a man to change from being a Christian to becoming a Muslim. So women, please sit and listen. Stop just shouting. You will not learn. You will think you are all right. Then you will realize that the man you've been living with has been doing so many things behind you. Sit and learn, sweethearts. Divorces are happening not because of men, because of women don't want to listen these days. Because somebody lied to our women that you've been empowered, that what a man can do, you can do so. Listen, go and sit and listen. You will be much more saved and happy in whatever you are doing. I'm not saying that you people cannot talk, but before you respond, before you speak, listen first. What is this guy saying? He just said that I should not. Okay, let me listen to what he's saying. But you see, the moment our sisters these days, when you just tell them that, hey, don't give money to a man. Oh no, I gave money to my husband and today we are very rich. Sweetheart, just listen first. Let me explain. Then you can come and start spewing or talking about the things you want to say. Let's see if there is any other question. Um, Upenda John Tango says, thank you so much. Somebody says, there is somebody called Anna. Anna, you are asking so many childish questions. Anna, I want to send you somewhere to learn. I have a YouTube channel, okay? In my YouTube channel, I post videos there. So I want you to go there and learn because you are still not mature enough for relationship. I'm so sorry to say this in public because you are still watching me, but I want to help you. I'm always saying this to every time I do lives here. I'm not here to entertain people. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to teach you. One day, when I will meet my Savior or my God, He will ask me, He will judge me by what I told you. So I'm not here to make you happy. So these questions about, is it good to date a guy who is below your age? Why are you asking me? I'm not the one who's going to date that guy. If I will tell you it is good to date a guy who's below you, and the guy you are asking me is a boy somewhere, then you get to marry him. And he start babysitting you, like if Ever Smiling has answered Anna and told Hannah that no, he will, no, please, you will have to babysit him. But again, you go to another home, you find out that there's a woman who has married a man who is maybe 10 years below her age, and their relationship is perfect, and everything is going on well. What are you going to say? That, oh, I lost that man, and I lost him because of coach. Coach told me that it is not good to date a man below my age, and I left that guy. Now see this relationship here. This relationship is very good. They are successful. So you will start blaming me. It is not me who is going to marry that man. It is you. My work is to teach you the function of a man in a home, the responsibilities of a man in a home, the responsibilities of a woman in a home, then you go and make your choices. The choice of a man you make depends on you, not me. I won't make it for you. My work is to teach you the responsibilities. So, number one thing, Anna, that shows me that a woman is not mature is a woman who keeps asking me that, Coach, how can I know a man loves me? Immaturity detected. Coach, is it okay to marry this man? Immaturity detected. When you are mature, you want to ask me, Coach, how can I love myself so that I get a man who can love me? That's maturity. Coach, how can I develop myself to be in a position to attract a man who will offer me what I want, who will provide for me? That's maturity. You are building yourself, you are preparing yourself. You're not looking for a man who's coming to love you. You're not looking, because some of you find men who can love you because we have taught you how to filter them. So you are getting a man who can love you the way you want, who can provide for you, but you cannot submit to them. That marriage is not going to work. Have you seen some people who get married to men and the relationship is very bad? The man is just toxic, the man is just violent. Then you divorce, and that man marries another woman, and you see this man succeeding with this woman. You start questioning yourself, what happened? How come? How come this man is succeeding with this lady? What did I not do right? But I was just the right woman. I was the reason being, you come to lives like this and you ask us, Coach, how can I know a man loves me? So you only, focus on how a man can love you than focusing on how to build yourself to submit to a man that can love you. So when you find a man who can love you, you cannot submit, you cannot respect, because you did not learn how to. A long time ago, our grandparents never used to teach women how to get a man. Women were used to be taught how to cook, how to be a good mother, how to be a good wife, how to, respect a man. That is what our grandmothers were taught. They were not taught that this is how to know your husband loves you. No. And we men were being taught by our grandparents, and we were being taught how to protect the wife, how to provide for your woman, how to see and defend your children, how to grow your children in the right way. They were never taught this is how to know a woman loves you. This is how to know. No, they were taught what to do so that when they find a woman, they do it. Women were taught what to do so that when they find men, they do it. But in today's life, today's generation, Coach, how can I know a man loves me? Coach, when a man is that love? So if I tell you that is love and that is not love, what is going to help you out of it? You are not going to learn. You're not going to help yourself. So the best thing is to come here. I sometimes, I do my lives and the number keeps on dropping. That time, I will tell you, sweethearts, when you see I'm having the lowest number in my lives, stick to that life. There's a very good information I'm teaching. When you come here and you see that the people who are watching, the number is below 20, 30 there, sometimes it goes to 40 and it drops. That is the time I'm teaching very important messages. But the time you find us at 100, 120, that time we are talking about sex, money, these useless things. How can a man love? How can that time the number goes to 100 or 120? Because that is what our society has made us to stick watching. Good information that build people. People don't want to watch. People want you to accuse men that men today are weak. That, hey, my sisters, don't get married to these men. These men are weak. These men are not providing. You will see the number watching that time is 100 plus. By the time you are teaching them to learn, they will not stick. They will not stick around. They will be missing in action. So I don't know if there are any other question. I'll see this. We believe in one God and hate one Satan. Then why don't we pray together in one ground? Especially, exactly. That is something that I'm always asking myself as well. And that's why when somebody tells me, like that lady was saying, that no, that coach, stop it. He ran where? that my husband changed from PEFA to Catholic. So you wonder that someone's mind still believe that moving from PEFA to Catholic is changing religion or changing whatsoever. Then I don't know the kind of God you're serving. Okay? Okay, another question. It's not okay to give money to a man. Is it not okay to give money to a man? I don't know. Money in debt. Anna, in first case, why should you? Okay, thank you. Mimi nimo, okay, years, mimi nimeoleka 12 years, ila mme wangu iwapenda mwanamke kupitiliza. Nimejaribu kumwongelesha, kumwombea. Sweet Moyo, you have been married. Sweet Moyo is saying she's been married for 12 years. And his husband has been cheating, loves women. And she's been praying, she's been talking to her husband. Sorry if I said his husband. Her husband has been cheating with other women for 12 years. She's been praying, she's been talking. My dear sister, this is our topic today. You cannot make anyone or someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. If your husband is not appreciating you the way you are and is still going to get other women, this is a husband, not a boyfriend, and is still going out there to get other women, no amount of prayer will change them. The Bible has taught us that a man who is adulterous is supposed to be divorced. That one I can say without fear of contradiction or even without fear of breaking what God has put asunder. You see, a marriage that God has put asunder, you know, there's a statement here that what God has put asunder, no man should separate. What God has put asunder, a marriage that is in God's foundation, no man cheats. When a man starts cheating, that marriage is not God ordained. There is no God in it. And God has not put you together. When a woman starts to cheat in a marriage, that marriage is not God's marriage. It is not in the foundation of God. Cheating in the Bible is the only sin, is the only mistake that is allowed for a man or a woman to divorce. So the moment a woman cheats, that what God put asunder, someone has already done what? Put it aside. So if your husband is cheating and you've been married to him for 12 good years, no amount of prayers is going to change him. No amount of counseling or whatever is going to change him. Your man can only change when he decides to do so. If he's the one praying to change his character, then fine. But if you are the one praying for him, don't lie to yourself. No amount of prayer is going to change him. That is what I can tell you. What God has put together, no man or woman should put asunder. But in your case, there's a woman who has already come into your marriage and has put you asunder. That marriage is broken. So it is you to make a choice to leave or to stay. Don't, you know, try to bribe God. You are bribing God, and your marriage is not in God's foundation. Your marriage is only in God's foundation when you are keeping to what God told you. The two have become one, and there should never be a cheating. Okay, Chelagat, Mimi, I read your comments. When a woman doesn't know her roles and the man's responsibilities, you don't have a reason to be in relationship. Exactly, that's true. Okay, let's tap, please. Guys, we are not tapping the screens. Thank you, Shelati, for reminding them. Let us tap. We don't have to give. Let's just tap. Exactly. For me here, there's no. I don't need those gifts. I just need you to support me. You know. So it is much far better if you get married to a man who's more spiritual than you. Exactly. A home that is foundationed by a man who is more spiritual and knows God is better than a home where the woman is more prayerful. No matter how much you pray for a man to change, I'm telling you, it will be a rock to bring those changes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of our class today. Thank you for being with me. Unless there is a question, I hope we are good to go. Thank you so much for being here. May God bless you for me and God protect you. till we meet again, guys. This video is available on in my YouTube channel. It's available in my YouTube channel. All the lives that I do on TikTok are always posted on my YouTube channel. So if you missed any of them, you just need to go to my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel name is John Gora. Those who are watching on YouTube, you can subscribe, you can like the video. Don't forget to leave a comment. Leave a comment there, I'll appreciate it. And those who are watching on TikTok, you can still go and watch this video on my YouTube channel. Go there and subscribe and watch some other videos. Today, there's a video that I'm posting on my YouTube again. Um, there's a video that I'm posting apart from just the live that we have today. I have videos that are aligned every single Wednesdays, Mondays, and Saturdays. I edit videos and I post them. You know, these lives are always too long to watch. So sometimes what I do, I just edit and cut them short and then post them on my YouTube channel. Um, so you can watch those videos. So see you again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is a Thursday. No, guys. On Thursdays, I don't do live unless otherwise, but Thursdays, only Thursdays morning, I don't do lives. But every single day from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I do lives. Apart from Thursdays, I don't do lives in the morning. But every single day, I do the lives in both TikTok and on YouTube. So be here with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can love it. Guys, we started our group class yesterday night. Last night, we started our group class. So those who still wish to be part of that group class, you can still join and learn from us on our group classes, which happens only on Zoom and Google Meet. This happens out of the social media. We do group classes. In those group classes, people meet, people have discussions, and we grow together as a team and as a family. And if you would like to join those group classes, all you need to do is just to send me a message on my TikTok, or a link is in this video here. You will see my WhatsApp number on YouTube. If you cannot get my TikTok bio, you go to my YouTube channel. When you go to my YouTube channel, when you tap one video, there is always what we call the about, the content, body content of that video. My WhatsApp number is always there. You can find it and send me a message in WhatsApp and join the classes. Those classes are paid for, they are not for free, they are paid for, and it's not too much money. So you can join, pay, and become part of it. Thank you so much. See you again. God bless you.